I remember when I was 5 years old. I lived in the biggest house on the street back in Vietnam. The 4-story home surrounded by a tall black gated fence. The fearsome fence seemed to keep all the troubles away. I remember only peace and happiness while living in the house. On that second floor, I lived in the same room as my mom. For some odd reason, I never wanted to leave her side, insisting I sleep on the same bed she does every night. I remember my love for Power Rangers developed through watching my mom's television every weekend. I would never ever forget that Tommy became the evil green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Right across the hall, my baby brother constantly cried as his babysitter tried to calm him down. In the same room where I met my first friend, that crying little brother was truly when I first learned to love. I remember watching him smile as I played around with toys. I remember watching him cry when I would not share those toys with him. Maybe I enjoyed the loudness, and maybe I feared being alone. My bedroom lied on the 3rd floor where no one resides. Meanwhile, on the highest floor of my house, it was vacant. I remember an uneasy feeling of ever wanting to wander the 4th floor. I would envision furniture covered in white sheets like horror movies. I did not dare take a stroll up there. Below all the madness was where I remember having my first big birthday party. The ginormous living room was able to hold 20 of my childhood friends. I remember eating KFC in the living room with my friends while playing with my Nintendo 64. This is where I fell in love with video games and American hamburgers. I remember KFC being the most amazing place ever because it had fried chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, and a variety of delicious soda. Next to my house was my 2 favorite places. To the left was the restaurant where I discovered my favorite Vietnamese dish, cơm tấm, or in English, broken rice. The smell of charcoal grilled pork, the unforgiving smell of the fish sauce, and the sweet smell of the sauteed onion took my heart away. My brother's babysitter would always walk me over to buy some broken rice with her, and to the right of my home was my favorite family-owned market. It's been so long that I no longer remember the owner's name, only that he was a sweet older gentleman who would always give me extra candy when I would buy anything. I remember the owner would always tell my mom how well-mannered of a boy I was to my mom as she was paying for the candy. Now across the street was where the cars and taxi constantly reside because there was a huge church. Maybe the church was the reason the street was so busy. From the 2nd floor bedroom window, I could see how many people of all ages entering and leaving the church. Maybe this is why my home felt safe and peaceful, having an angelic landmark across my home. I was always curious to why so many would want to go to a church almost every single day. I never got an opportunity to visit myself because my mom is Buddhist. Now I remember when I was 5 years old, I was the happiest child on earth. But I also remember when I was 5 years old, I was also the loneliest child on earth. My mom would always work to support the family. My brother was too young to wander around and explore the house with me. The babysitter was always busy taking care of my little brother. I remember when I was 5 years old, I had all my favorite things surrounding me and the holiness of a church to keep me safe and happy. Yet, I often felt lonely.